The late 20th century was a time of rapid technological advancement. Communication was evolving. Mobile phones were becoming commonplace. Yet, they were clunky and limited in their capabilities. The idea of a truly mobile internet, always connected and instantly accessible, seemed a distant dream. Physical keyboards were the norm. People relied on them for typing, sending messages, and navigating the digital world. Little did we know that a revolution was brewing. The business world, in particular, was ripe for disruption. Professionals were tethered to their desks, reliant on bulky computers and pagers for communication. The need for a portable, reliable, and secure way to stay connected was paramount. Enter BlackBerry, a company that would forever change the way we communicate. Founded in 1984 as Research in Motion, or RIM, BlackBerry emerged from Waterloo, Canada with a vision for the future of mobile communication. Their initial focus was on wireless data technology, a field that was still in its infancy. However, RIM's founders recognized the enormous potential of this technology to transform the way we work and live. In 1999, BlackBerry launched its first two-way pager, the BlackBerry 850. This device, resembling a traditional pager but with a full keyboard, allowed users to send and receive emails wirelessly. This was revolutionary. For the first time, professionals could stay connected to their colleagues and clients without being tied to their desks. The BlackBerry's success was built on three key pillars: its physical keyboard, its push email technology, and its robust security features. The physical keyboard, a hallmark of the BlackBerry brand, provided a tactile and familiar typing experience that users found far superior to the cumbersome virtual keyboards of the time. This physical keyboard allowed for faster and more accurate typing, which was particularly beneficial for professionals who needed to send emails and messages quickly and efficiently. BlackBerry's push email technology was another game changer. Instead of having to manually check for new emails, BlackBerry users received them instantly as if they were text messages. This innovation meant that users were always in the loop, receiving important updates and communications in real time, which was a significant advantage in the fast-paced business world. This constant connectivity was addictive and quickly became essential for busy professionals who couldn't afford to miss a beat. The ability to stay connected at all times meant that decisions could be made faster and opportunities could be seized without delay. Finally, BlackBerry's commitment to security was unparalleled. The company's proprietary operating system and encrypted messaging services provided a level of privacy and data protection that was unmatched in the industry. This focus on security ensured that sensitive information remained confidential, which was crucial for businesses and government agencies. This made BlackBerry the go-to device for governments, corporations, and anyone handling sensitive information. The trust in BlackBerry's security features was so strong that it became a standard tool for those who required the highest level of data protection. By the mid-2000s, BlackBerry was on top of the world. The company's devices, affectionately dubbed crackberries due to their addictive nature, were ubiquitous. CEOs, politicians, and celebrities alike were rarely seen without their trusty BlackBerry in hand. BlackBerry became synonymous with productivity, efficiency, and status. BlackBerry invested heavily in research and development, constantly innovating and releasing new models with advanced features. The company's market share soared, reaching an impressive 50% in the United States at its peak. BlackBerry had become a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of the mobile revolution that was transforming the way we lived and worked. Section 5. The arrival of the iPhone. In 2007, the tech landscape shifted dramatically with the arrival of the iPhone. Apple, a company known for its sleek design and user-friendly products, had entered the smartphone market with a device unlike anything seen before. The iPhone, with its intuitive touchscreen interface and app-centric ecosystem, was poised to disrupt the industry. The iPhone was more than just a phone. It was a pocket-sized computer that could browse the internet, play music, and run a growing library of applications. Its large, high-resolution display and virtual keyboard offered a completely different user experience compared to the BlackBerry's physical keyboard. Section 6. The iPhone's seismic impact. The iPhone's impact on the smartphone market was immediate and profound. Consumers were captivated by its sleek design, intuitive interface, and the vast possibilities of its app ecosystem. developers flocked to create innovative applications, further enhancing the iPhone's appeal. The iPhone's success signaled a shift in consumer preferences. People were embracing touchscreens and the intuitive nature of apps. The era of the physical keyboard was coming to an end. BlackBerry, slow to recognize the significance of this shift, continued to focus on its core strengths, security, messaging, and its loyal business clientele. Section 7. A new era of technology. The iPhone's launch ushered in a new era of rapid technological advancement in the mobile space. Touchscreens became the norm, and smartphones became increasingly powerful, capable of handling complex tasks and running sophisticated applications. New technologies emerged, further revolutionizing the smartphone experience. Facial recognition software enhanced security and enabled new forms of user authentication. Augmented reality apps overlaid digital information onto the real world, providing interactive and immersive experiences. Artificial intelligence, or AI, powered virtual assistants, personalized recommendations, and predictive capabilities, making smartphones smarter and more indispensable than ever. While Apple was busy revolutionizing the high-end smartphone market with its sleek designs and innovative features, another force was quietly emerging in the background: Android. Developed by Google, Android was an open-source operating system that provided a flexible and customizable platform for smartphone manufacturers. This allowed companies to innovate and differentiate their products in a crowded market. Samsung, a South Korean electronics giant, recognized the potential of Android early on and adopted it as the operating system for its smartphones. This strategic move allowed Samsung to quickly scale and diversify its product offerings. Samsung's strategy of offering a wide range of devices at various price points, coupled with Android's flexibility and Google's extensive ecosystem of apps and services, proved to be a winning formula. This approach catered to a broad audience, from budget-conscious consumers to tech enthusiasts. Samsung's rise, fueled by Android's open ecosystem, intensified the competition in the smartphone market. Other manufacturers also began to see the potential in Android, leading to a surge in innovation and variety. Consumers now had a plethora of choices, from Apple's premium iPhones to a wide range of affordable and feature-rich Android devices. This diversity in the market empowered consumers to find devices that best suited their needs and budgets. BlackBerry, still clinging to its traditional strengths like physical keyboards and secure messaging, found itself struggling to keep up in this rapidly evolving landscape. The shift towards touchscreens and app-centric ecosystems left BlackBerry at a significant disadvantage. BlackBerry's decline was as swift as its rise. The company's failure to adapt to the changing market dynamics, its insistence on sticking with its physical keyboard, and its inability to compete with the innovation and app ecosystems of iOS and Android, led to a rapid decline in market share. Despite attempts to introduce touchscreen devices and its own app store, BlackBerry was unable to recapture its former glory. The company's operating system, once lauded for its security, was now seen as outdated and clunky compared to the sleek and intuitive interfaces of iOS and Android. By the early 2010s, BlackBerry's dominance had evaporated. The company that was once a symbol of mobile innovation was now a cautionary tale of the importance of adaptability in the fast-paced tech industry. BlackBerry's fate drew striking parallels with Nokia's downfall. Nokia, once the world's largest mobile phone manufacturer, had also failed to anticipate the smartphone revolution. Nokia's Symbian operating system, once the dominant force in the mobile world, was similarly deemed outdated and cumbersome compared to the intuitive touchscreen interfaces of iOS and Android. Both BlackBerry and Nokia were pioneers in the mobile phone industry. They built iconic brands and enjoyed periods of remarkable success. However, their inability to adapt to the changing technological landscape and consumer preferences ultimately led to their demise. The story of BlackBerry's rise and fall is a cautionary tale about the importance of innovation and adaptability in the tech industry. It highlights how quickly fortunes can change in a field driven by rapid technological advancements and shifting consumer preferences. BlackBerry's initial success was built on its ability to anticipate and meet the needs of business professionals with its secure and efficient communication devices. Their iconic keyboard and robust email services became indispensable tools for many, However, the company's reluctance to embrace new technologies and adapt to the changing preferences of consumers ultimately led to its downfall. As touchscreens and app ecosystems became the norm, BlackBerry's offerings began to feel outdated and less appealing. BlackBerry's story serves as a reminder that no company, no matter how dominant, is immune to the forces of disruption and innovation. The tech landscape is littered with examples of once dominant players who failed to evolve. In the ever-evolving world of technology, the only constant is change. Companies must stay vigilant and be ready to pivot when necessary to stay relevant. Companies that are willing to adapt, embrace new ideas, and constantly innovate are the ones that will thrive in the long run. It's not just about having a great product, but also about anticipating future trends and consumer needs. As the BlackBerry story demonstrates, even the most successful companies can falter if they fail to heed this fundamental lesson. The ability to innovate and adapt is crucial for long-term success in the tech industry.